Hey Sidekicks, Distracted Hero here, and today, after how long has it been? What? I've been asleep for 2 months? It's fine. Anyway, so Sidekicks, today, we're going to be making I'm going to be showcasing a game that I made with JavaScript on code.org. So basically, it's kind of just like Space Invaders, and so we got the main game right here. We got the start screen, but first, you know, I'll just show you easy mode real quick. The baby mode. So you use the right and left arrow keys to move around, and the space bar to fire your laser. And you want to make it so that the enemies, if the enemy attacks the things they're shooting out them, those green lightning bolts, if they touch either you or the barriers. If they touch the barriers take damage and start to destroy. And if I get hit, I obviously take damage and I lose a life. And if I get down to 0 lives, that's not good. So yeah, this is simple, just easy mode. So I'll get to show you guys the win screen, which is about the same for all of them. And so yeah, this is the win screen. Basically, this was just the easiest mode, so don't expect much. And then, just to make easy mode, let me think how many lines of code that was. A lot. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It was a lot. It was a lot of lines. You wanna see how many lines of code the whole thing was? You wanna see how many lines this thing was? Give it a sec. You wanna see how many lines this thing was? It's gonna take a minute. Just gotta keep going. Don't stop. Yeah, it seems excessive, I get it. But I need this to work. I needed this much to make it work. So that's about, keep going, a little more. That's about 2,800 lines of code to make a simple game. This is a fairly simple game right here. Fairly simple. But just so basically, for the rest of this video, I'm just going to show you guys the basics, just like what I normally did. The ins and the outs. I already went through the code. I'm not explaining it. That's going to take forever, firstly, and I'm just going to put a link to the game in the description, so if you want to go check it out or view the code, I'm willing for that. You can do whatever you want. So basically, there's 4 modes. We got easy, hard, the skull and crossbones is impossible mode, and we got demon mode, or Inuyasha, because it looked the coolest. So you already seen easy mode, so let's try out hard mode. You can see it's getting a little faster, you know, stuff's spawning, stuff's moving a little faster. Not really any other differences, though. This is the most tame of the changes, just a little faster. The enemies move a little bit faster. The enemy attacks just kind of come down, about the same speed, but more frequently. And that's about it. That's all that's happened so far. So we're just gonna go through this, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it gets so much worse by demon mode. The scale up from hard to impossible mode is way more than easy to hard mode. So as you can see, it's about the same ending for each one. The only difference for this will be that when you beat a mode, when you beat these, it'll say a different mode. So notice how on the last one, I don't know if you saw it, but it said you beat easy mode, try out hard mode. Now it says you beat hard mode, try out impossible mode. But the rest of it is exactly the same. So let me just refresh this so we can start the thing back up. So now let's go to the one I called impossible mode. It's not really impossible. Hard was more of the medium mode. I just didn't want to write medium, so that's what you're getting. And then this is hard mode. This is impossible mode. As you can see, I may or may not have ice physics. You just get faster. And now they rush you. I forgot to tell you, you saw that there. But the dudes in the back, they just come down. Just every like 10 seconds, one will come down to you. And you just gotta live. Gotta live. This is one of the more difficult modes, but basically they just move faster. The enemy attacks move faster too. their velocity moves more. That means that they're gonna move down the screen at a faster pace. But you know, oh, I died. Well, you get to see the dying screen real quick. So I'm going to be in impossible mode real quick, and then I'm going to take a few attempts at demon mode. But yeah, this is the end screen. You get hit by that alien over there, and then you get thrown down to the ground where you get greeted with this screen of you died on whatever mode it is. Try out the mode lower than that. I want to show you guys a little bit of an extra thing. So I'm just going to quickly die on easy mode. Because dying on easy mode, not very easy, because you have a very small percent chance that you will actually have a laser go through and be able to reach it. But let's see, if you die on easy mode, it's the same animation. Just the same animation every single round, you know? So I don't want to change that. But instead of saying try out an easier mode, try out the next easiest mode, it says better luck next time. When I wrote that code, I thought I was being nice. Turns out it just sounds rude, to be honest. It just sounds like I'm being, wow, you're playing the easiest mode and you lost. But yeah, let's do impossible mode again. Let's beat this. I'm gonna be honest, it was so much fun coding this. I spent like 2 weeks on this, but it was all worth it. And the order of the aliens coming down at you, the ones at the top, is completely random, basically. I set up a random number command, which if you know anything about JavaScript, then you'll understand. And as you saw there, it touched it, it insta-destroyed. Yeah, it insta-destroys if they touch, so you don't want it to succeed in its mission of rushing. Because if it gets down to you, dead. What? Let's go. So yeah, it's about the same as the last thing. Activate warp speed, because I don't know what to say here. I just want to make it go faster. What? Me caveman brain, me do caveman thing. Me make it say weird. Anyway, so we got activate warp speed. You beat impossible mode. Try out demon mode. And then you just refresh to restart each time. So now we're gonna try out the hardest mode. So I'm just gonna give you a brief overview. Everything's faster. So fast that it's basically impossible. Straight up impossible. I've never beaten it. I've gotten close. I never beaten it. The ice physics are worse. I actually removed rushing because it was hard enough. They don't just come down at you at random times. It was that hard that I decided I'm gonna be nice and remove that for them. And that's really it. Just that's it. It's worse. It's just everything moves faster. There's no break between switches. If you saw in the other modes, it moves to the right and then it waits for a little bit. They all move to the right. Then they wait. Then they move down. Then they move left with waits in between. Yeah, I removed that here. They're moving at about the same speed as this, but I removed their waiting periods. So it's literally just they never stop moving. They never stop. If any of them touch a building, insta-destroy the building. In the other modes, the buildings only take damage. In this mode, insta-destroy. And if you're touched by any of the enemies, insta-dead. Not just losing 1 health like it would be in any of the other modes, insta-dead. So, yeah, ice physics worse. Stuff moves really fast. If you get touched, you're dead. If the barriers get touched, they die. And remove them coming down at you at random times because it was already hard enough. So as you can see, they're moving a little faster, just a little bit, you know. Barriers are your friends in this. Like they're your biggest asset because if you can't hide behind the barriers, you have to literally just do this and hope you don't run into things. But I did there. It's demon mode. I don't know. It's demon mode. It does thing. It does what it's supposed to. It's supposed to be really hard. So we're gonna try this a few times. And, you know, if you see the screen turn white, that's just because I have to refresh the screen. So if you've been seeing that before, it just turns white because I refresh. But now I'm going to play the impossible mode like 5 times, and we'll see where we get with it. The actual demon mode. So I'm going to play that like 5 times, see how far we can get. and editor hero. I'm just gonna quickly ask you to do a quick thing. Just put some music, put a little speed up. Just give them what they deserve. Give my viewers the things they deserve. And yeah, ready, editor, go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Sidekicks. So I think that sums up the difficulty of demon mode. I don't know how many attempts that was. It's a number. It's a number. That was how many attempts it was. It's a number. But basically, there's a mix of things I want to ask of you guys. First, I just want to go over a few of the details I forgot to mention. So basically, the game, after you get a certain amount of points, the enemy attacks start coming faster and faster. Unless, of course, it's demon mode, in which case they're going at max speed all the time. And the laser, after you hit an enemy, it takes a little bit. And my very, 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 very last point is, yeah, there's no sound. There's no sound in this game. I just didn't code sound in. I coded 3,000 lines of code about-ish. I didn't want to code sound. So that's what you're getting, no sound. And my second point is, I have a challenge for you guys. Like, you guys watching this video, I coded a game. I can't beat the game. But I know there's people out there who are tryhards in all games. So what I want you to do is try to beat my game. And tell me proof. Tell me what happens on the end screen in the comments. If you can figure out what happens without looking at my code, then I will verbally congratulate you in my next video, whenever that comes out, because my recording schedule is garbage. But yeah, so that's my game. It's a Space Invaders code. It's just a clone of Space Invaders. I think you get the point. So yeah, I think that's the end of the video. I displayed my game. I displayed that it's way too many lines of code. And it's JavaScript using code.org. So that's it. Sidekicks. We gotta go save the city. Wait, what are those? Videos. And a subscribe button. Maybe I should click on them.